So let's get started with the warm-up. Standing, sitting, you decide. I'll be doing mine sitting. So you want to make sure that you bring awareness to your body, seeing how you're feeling, bringing the shoulders down, and we're starting with the head. We're looking down and up, chin to chest, and all the way up, only as high as it feels comfortable. Nice. And let's look side to side, saying no, trying to keep the shoulders from moving. So only the head is moving. Very nice. Going into one ear to the shoulder and then ear to the other shoulder, alternating. Nice. And let's get into our shoulder rolls going back. And shoulder rolls going forward. Nice. Into our arm flexion, so arm goes up and down. And switch it, other side, arm goes up and down. Nice. And let's get into our hugs in front. Keep going, keep going. Very nice. And let's bring the hands on the knees. We're going to bring one arm all the way up. First, we're reaching up towards the sky. And then a slight bend in the opposite direction. Or not. See how it goes. And come back, bring the arm down and switch it. Other arm goes all the way up. Reach, 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 elongate the side of the body. That should be feeling nice. And lean in the opposite side potentially if you want. And Bev, hopefully it gets better. Sometimes it's starting that's harder than anything else. And let's come down, bring everything down. Let's stand up for the washing machine. So feet down on the floor, feet hip width apart, and we're rotating side to side. Nice. And make sure you're breathing. Take a break if you want to. And let's come back. Let's put the hands on the hips for hip circles. Make them as big or as small as you want. Just be careful that your lower back does not hurt. If it does, make the circles tinier. And switch directions. Nice. We're going to go now side to side with the hips. So same thing, but instead of doing circles, we're going to try and get the hips going in one direction and the other. So right and left or left and right. And we're just trying to see how far we go. If we don't move too much, that's completely fine. Nice. And let's come back. Let's find a wall. We're going to stretch our calves. So facing a wall or a supported chair will work as well. One foot in front of the other. You're bending the front leg and straightening it. And bending the front leg and straightening it. And let's switch leg. Very nice. Let's come back up to standing, still holding on to your support, planting one foot down on the floor, second foot by the ankle, hand on the hip if you want. You're opening and closing for external hip rotation. You can do the bigger one as well if you want, knee up, knee out, and down. So you choose whichever version you want to do. This one is a little bit easier without bringing the knee too high. So you decide. What you're trying to do is get a little bit of a stretch in your hip flexors. Nice. And let's switch sides. Same thing. Other leg. Nice. Very nice. And let's come back. We're going to finish off with a shoulder blast and then we'll get moving a little bit. So shoulder blast, standing or sitting, you can sit as well. You're going to bring your hands right in front of you. Palms are facing the ceiling, hands in a fist, elbows are bent at 90 degrees. We're going to round our back and bring the pelvis forward and trying to get the elbows as far away from us as possible. The horizontal plane, and still trying to keep a long neck. From here, elbows come by your side, elbows go back behind you. You can bring your torso forward a little bit. Make sure you still have a long neck. Straighten the arms back behind you. Right here, palms will be facing down, and then we're going to twist the palms so that they face up towards the ceiling. And we twist or flip the palms facing down and flip the palms facing up. However you want your palms to be now, you're going to bring your arms around so that they come all the way up in front. You're going to reach with one arm forward, reach. Nice, come back, reach with the other. Come back, bring both arms all the way up. We're reaching again with one arm, trying to elongate the side of the body. And back and switch, other side. And come back and bring everything down. Shake it, breathe, maybe get some water, whatever you want here. Just mute everybody. And we can get going. So we're gonna go and do a little bit of cardio. We have 5 minutes of cardio. Option always to take a break, to march it out. If that is too much, hopefully that's okay. We have 5 exercises, 1 minute each, but I have variations, so it's not like 1 minute of the same thing, so it's not too boring. The 5th exercise, we will need a chair, so make sure that you have your chair or your stool close by. Starting with a side-to-side step that we know. We are going to start by bringing the same arm as the leg that taps right in front. Nice. Again, option, make sure that you're breathing, make sure you're aware of how your body is feeling. Now we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to reach up in the diagonal. Maybe go slow on the first few. And then when you're okay, you can go a little bit faster. Nice. Keep going. We got less than 10 seconds here. Next up, we have our jack. So starting with the feet together, legs go out, both arms come up. You also have the option of only putting one arm up, and you can go same arm as the leg that moves. That way you're not getting both arms tired right away, or you can keep both arms going up and down. Now we're going to switch the arms a little bit. Instead of the arms going out to the side, they're going to come in front, right? They go up in front. Very nice. Now, if you want to add a bit more coordination here, you're going to do 3 things with your arms. Your arms are going to be on your thighs, on your shoulders, all the way up, shoulders and down. Shoulders up, shoulders and down. Your feet go out and out, right? So you start down and up and down. And if that's too much, don't worry about it. You can just do up and down with the arms. Hey, very nice. Okay, we're going, switching the brain. We're going back to our side taps with the feet, but we're punching in front. Nice. Keep breathing, keep moving. We are more than halfway. Again, option to march it out if it gets too much. You have the option to slow it down, or you can get it faster if you feel like you can do a little bit more. See how you're feeling. Next up, we have our heel touches in front. So starting with your feet together, we touch the heel right in front. With your arm is going to push right in front, or I've seen some people do bicep curls. You can do that as well. You decide whichever version you want to do. With your arms, you can go opposite arm or same arm. Many options here. Just to finish off this one, we're going to do arm scoops. So we slow it down a little bit, but make the exercise a little bit more difficult. See how your back is feeling here. If you feel your lower back, stay nice and tall. If you feel like you can push your lower back a little bit, you can come down with the upper body and make a bigger scoop. Final exercise, we are squatting. So we're going to do one squat and then go all the way up on your toes. So squat down and all the way up on your toes. If you want, as you go up on your toes, you can bring your arms all the way up as well. You don't have to. You can keep your hands right here and just standing up and sitting down. Few options here. Nice. Keep breathing, keep moving. You can do it. Oh yeah. We got 10 more seconds and then we take a break. Breathe, breathe, breathe. We got 3, 2, 1, and relax. You can relax sitting down. You might want to relax while standing up still, or maybe walking around, bringing the heart rate down, slow and steady. Okay, that was easy. 5 minutes with a little bit of movement. Okay, next up we'll need our band. We've done quite a few of the exercises that we'll do today. If you don't have a band, you can do pretty much the same thing just without it. There'll be less resistance, but the exercises work the same. First exercise, we got 2 chest presses and 2 leg extensions at the back. How this works, you take your band, you put it behind you, trying to get it as high underneath your armpit as you can. I'm blurry. You're going to hold your band with your palms facing the ceiling, right? You don't want to hold your band too close to you. You might want, well, depending on how hard your band is, but basically the closer the band is or your hands are from your body, the harder it is. So if you feel like you're doing the exercise, you need a little bit more, you can bring your hands a little bit further in front. From here, we do 2 chest presses, meaning we press forward with one, we press forward with the other side. Now, if you need a support, please do this close to a support so you can hold on as well. And then we're going to do a leg extension at the back, showing you from the front here. The leg extension goes straight back, right? And then leg extension, other side. And then again, we press 1, we press 2, leg extension 1, leg extension 2. And we alternate. We are here for 45 seconds. Leg extension, press, press. So with the presses, we start with the palms facing up. As you press, your palm is facing down. So you're actually rotating your hands as you're pressing in front. Hopefully that makes sense. Okay, so palms up, we turn the palm as we're pressing in front. We got less than 10 seconds. 2, 1, and breathe and relax, shake it, shake it. Next up, we got 2 archers and 2 knee ups. Again, for the knee ups, if you need your support, stay close to it, right? Archer, keep your band or hold your band approximately hip width, right? You're going to pull the band with your elbows up as far behind you as possible, keeping the other hand in the same position, right? So it's not you extending both arms. One arm does not move, the other one pulls back. And then we switch, other arm, and then 1 knee up as high as you can, 2nd knee up as high as you can. When you do your knee ups, try to keep your torso nice and tall. I would rather you keep your torso tall and you lift a little bit less high than you try and lift it up and do something like this, right? So we're keeping the torso nice and tall and we're trying to bring the knee as high as we can with nice tall torso. We got 45 seconds and let's go. So we pull 1, we pull 2, and we knee up 1 and knee up other side. And again, we pull 1 and we pull 2 and knee up, other knee up. And again, always the option to do this without a band. It'll be a little bit easier, but it'll still work. Nice. Keep going, keep going. We got 3, 2, 1, and breathe and relax. Maybe shake it. Get some water if you want to. We got one more exercise, and then we are going to repeat all of them. So next exercise is we got 2 good mornings and 2 tricep extensions. The tricep extensions are done sitting down. So you want to set up your chair. You want to sit on your chair. You want to put your band right by your knees or right below your knees. And you're going to hold your band a little bit further away from the knee. So you don't want to hold your band right where your knees are. You come out a little bit. What, 6 inches, 8 inches maybe? You bring your shoulders down. You're going to do your tricep extension, meaning you're just pulling both arms back, right? Nice tall torso, shoulders are down, and you pull back for 2. So that's 1, and that's 2. And then you're going to stand up, hands on the hips, and do a good morning forward, right? We haven't done good morning in a while. Just quick tips here. You can have a slight bend in the knees. Your torso stays nice and tall. I want to try and avoid any rounding of the back. So you stay nice, straight back. You bend forward. As you bend forward, you can bend the legs a little bit more. That's completely fine, but you keep your torso nice and tall. Use your bum to stand up. One more thing. If you feel low back pain when you lean forward, feel free to use a support, the back of a chair, to do it and to help you. That way you'll feel it a little bit less on your back. So 2 tricep extensions, 2 good mornings. I'll show you one more time. Overall, it looks like this. You sit down, you pull back for 2, you stand up, hands on the hips, bend the legs, torso forward, torso up, squeeze the bum, and sit back down. And again, 2 tricep extensions. You can start whenever you're ready. 2 tricep extensions and 2 good mornings. Nice. Keep going, keep breathing. Again, you're trying to avoid any low back pain. If the good mornings are too much, you can skip them altogether, or you can do just a tiny one using your support, right? So you don't have to go forward too much. If you feel low back pain, we're trying to avoid pain here, not make it worse. We got 3, 2, 1. And breathe and relax and shake it, shake it. Very nice. Okay, we are going to repeat those 3 exercises, or 3 times 2, or 2 times 2 times 3. Anyway, we're going to repeat them. The first exercise was our chest press with the leg extension at the back. Again, if you need more of a break, if you need some water, please do so. You can do some stretching, get your glass of water. And if not, we're going to go into our chest presses. So bend behind your back, palms facing the ceiling, right? You want to hold your band maybe not too close to you, a little bit further away so you have space. Shoulders are down. You can have a slight bend in the knees when you're standing up. You want to make sure your abs are slightly tight and your bum is slightly tight. From here, we punch forward, or we twist the hand so the palm faces down forward for 2, and then leg extension at the back, 1 and 2. Keep going. We press for 1, we press for 2, and back. And back. Holding on to your support in your leg extensions if you need. Breathe in, shoulders are down, nice and tall torso throughout. We got 15 seconds left. Very nice. We got 3, 2, 1, and relax. Shake it, shake it. Get some water if you want. You can bring your band forward again. We got 2 archers and 2 knee ups. Again, for the knee ups, if you want a chair, a support close by, please use it. If not, we are holding the band shoulder width. One hand does not move, the other pulls back for 1, we come back, second arm pulls back, we come back, you can bring the hands to the chest, knee up, again, we pull for 1, we pull for 2, with the knee up, try to keep your torso nice and tall, nice, and we pull for 1, and we pull for 2, and knee, hold for 1, hold for 2, knee up, nice. Oh yeah. We got 3, 2, 1, and breathe and relax, shake it. Very nice. Last exercise was our 2 good mornings with 2 tricep extensions. You need your chair for this one. Sitting down, band right below the knees, holding the band maybe 8 to 10 inches away from the knees. Shoulders are down. We're pressing back both arms for 2. Hands on the hips and stand up for your good morning. Maybe knees are bent, but torso stays nice and tall. 2 good mornings, and then we go back, pulling with our tricep extensions, standing up, and 2 good mornings. Really squeeze the bum when you come up from your good mornings. Maybe slight shoulder blade squeezes as well. And we pull back for 1, pull back for 2. Hands on the hips, stand up, squeeze. And 2 good mornings. Nice. We got 3, 2, 1, and breathe and relax. Shake it. Amazing. You can put the band away. Woohoo! You can also get some water or tea or coffee or juice. Juice might not be the best option, but you choose. Okay. Next up, we haven't done push-ups, so we need to do our push-ups. And we are going to, since we're still on a 2x2 apparently type of workout, we do 2 push-ups, and then we're going to hold on one leg for 2 seconds. Meaning, we do 1 push-up, we do the second push-up. On the second one, we hold, we get on 1 foot, hold for 2, then come back, we do 2 push-ups, and then we're going to hold onto the other leg. So you're going to have to remember which leg you're standing on. We have 45 seconds alternating your single leg stance, and let's go. So 2 push-ups, and then holding on one leg for 2 seconds, and then 2 push-ups, and holding on the other leg for 2 seconds. Again, 2 push-ups, holding on one leg for 2 seconds, 2 push-ups, holding on one leg. Keep going, keep going. We got 10 more seconds. Nice. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Beautiful. Okay. Next up, we got neuroplasticity. So for this one, let me come closer. Hopefully you can see me better. Where did I? 1 second. There we go. Okay. So we are going to do our stop and go. So for this one, you can do it seated if you want or standing. I think if you can do it standing, go for it, but see how it goes. We are going to march, right? And then when I say green, you keep going. When I say red, you stop, right? So as long as I'm saying green, you keep going. When I say red, you stop. And then you keep going. As soon as I say green and red, you stop. Okay, so let's walk or march it out. March it out, march it out, march it out. We got green, 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 red, green, green, red, green, red, green, 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 red, red, green, 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 red, green, red, green, red, green, red, blue. Never mind. Okay, you can relax. Very nice. Now I'm going to give you, do not write that down, but let me prepare this for you. Woo, papers. If I give you a green vegetable, like spinach or lettuce, or that's all I have. We're going to start with 2. I think 2 is going to be good. So spinach and lettuce is green. Yes. Tomatoes. And yeah, we'll go with carrots. Carrots are not necessarily red, but they're orange enough. Hopefully that makes sense. Tomatoes and carrots are red, right? So we have spinach and lettuce, and then we have tomatoes and carrots. Same thing. Green means go and red means stop. Spinach and lettuce mean go, tomatoes and carrots mean stop. Let's try it. Let's march it out. We're marching. Spinach, lettuce, spinach, lettuce, lettuce, tomatoes, spinach, tomatoes, spinach, carrots, lettuce, lettuce, spinach, carrot, tomato, carrot, tomato, lettuce, lettuce, spinach, lettuce, tomato, carrot, lettuce, tomato, lettuce, spinach, carrot, spinach, tomato, carrot, lettuce, spinach, tomato, lettuce, carrot, and breathe and relax. Very nice. Shake it, shake it. I'm going to add, so we're going to keep doing this, right? I'm going to add random things in there. Actually, I'm going to add one more thing. When I say mountain, you're going to get your right arm above your head. Yes. Hopefully that makes sense. And that is being done marching if we're marching, or if nothing is happening, like if you're stopped, you're going to put your hand up while stopped. Hopefully that makes sense. So if I give you lettuce and then mountain, you're going to be marching and put your hand up while marching. If I give you tomato and then mountain, in the tomato you stop, but you put your hand up for the mountain. Let's see how that goes. Spinach, lettuce, tomato, spinach, tomato, lettuce, mountain, lettuce, carrot, mountain, carrot, lettuce, lettuce, spinach, lettuce, tomato, lettuce, carrot, lettuce, mountain, tomato, carrot, lettuce, tomato, lettuce, tomato, spinach, mountain, lettuce, mountain, lettuce, spinach, carrot, tomato, carrot, lettuce, carrot, lettuce, spinach, tomato, carrot, lettuce, mountain, spinach, lettuce, mountain, tomato, lettuce, mountain, spinach, tomato, mountain, carrot, and spinach, and breathe. That was great. That was amazing. Good job. It was like I couldn't follow anymore. I was just focusing on saying my words, and I could see you move in unison. So I think that was pretty amazing. Beautiful. That was amazing. Okay. Let's do, actually, I'll give you an option again today. Do you want to go back to the cardio, or do you want to do some hand-eye coordination with the ball? So cardio or ball? 1 for cardio and 2 for ball. We got a 2. Anybody care? Anybody else cares? We got 2. Okay, so we're balling. Let's do this. Let's grab our balls. Bev, I don't know if you have a ball. If you don't, you can take maybe some socks that you put into a ball, and that will work, or anything you can throw in the air that will not fall when you, or if you drop it. Here is my little ball. So grab your balls. We are starting throwing the ball in the air, 1 hand, 2 hands, don't care. You choose. You can do this seated or standing. All will work. One hand, 2 hands, just throwing the ball in the air. Nice. We're going to stick with your dominant hand. So find your dominant hand, throwing the ball up and down. Again, just a quick thing, when you throw the ball here, shoulders are down, elbows by your side at 90 degrees. It's not necessarily touching your side, but just by your side or resting against your side, that's fine. And you're throwing the ball, trying to hit approximately eye level and keeping your elbows approximately at 90 degrees. There's obviously going to be some movement here. Now, every time you throw the ball, you want to touch your opposite hip with your free hand. Meaning, if you have the ball in your right hand, your left hand is going to touch your hip as the ball is in the air. left hand touches the left hip. And then if you are left-handed, invert that. Now we can do the same thing, just be careful, don't smack your head. Your hand, left hand, is going to touch your head, right? So as you throw the ball, you're going to touch your head. Again, don't go too hard. Nice. And now we're going to go, so same thing, but your free hand is going to go on the opposite hip. So that's going to be a little bit more interesting because we have to cross the midline now. Very nice. Keep breathing. If the ball falls, don't worry about it. You can go and grab it later. Take your time grabbing it. Perfect. Shake it, shake whatever you need. I find that that sometimes gets my brain to focus in interesting different ways. And we're going to switch it, right? So put your ball, oh my God, your ball in your non-dominant hand. And first we're just going up and down. Nice. Oh yes, Bev. I don't know if you're still here. Yes, the class is actually an hour, so it's 60 minutes long. It was great seeing you though. See you next time. It's usually at 9 a.m. Okay, next we have, what did I do? Same hip, so free hand on that same hip. Nice. Now, free hand to the head. And hand, opposite hip, free hand onto the opposite hip. Somehow this seems easier than the head. I'm always worried I'm gonna literally smack my head with my hand when I do this one. Very nice. And shake it, shake it. We'll do a little bit of balance. Balance not with our bodies, but balancing the ball. And then we'll do some stretching. So let me find my camera properly. Let's put the ball in our hand. Now you can have a tiny little, right here. You can make a tiny little cradle. Cradle, is that the word? Like a little hole thingy for your ball so that it holds nicely, right? So that if you move it a little bit, it will still stay around. You can open up your fingers a little bit as well and get the ball going in the fingers. You're trying to see how much movement you can have with the ball. Hey. Maybe you want to try going from all the way at the top of your fingers to all the way at the base of your hand. You might want to go slow here. The ball can move. Just getting a little bit of control with the ball with the hands. Nice. And let's switch it. So other hand, same thing first. Oh, cradle. Cradle? I don't know. I feel like that's not the right word. And then we can try moving it around. And the fingers on the palm of the hand. And then, whoa, going from the fingers all the way to the base of the hand, or as much as we can. This is very complicated. My left hand does not like this at all. I don't know about you, but I have very different, what is it? Facility is not the word, that's the French word. It's a lot easier on my right hand than my left. Nice. We are moving on to our elbows. Pick an elbow, straight out. Again, we want, so important here, doesn't matter how your hand is facing, you want the pit of your elbow, so the inside of your elbow, right, to be facing straight up. And then you can bend it a little bit so that it forms that cradle as well. And then you want to try and put the ball there and see if it holds. And obviously, the more you bend it, the easier it should be potentially. I don't know. It depends. I find there's like one position, like one angle at my elbow that helps or makes it the best. If you find a good position, maybe you want to try and move your arm a little bit, see if you can control that. And obviously, if the ball moves, that's completely fine. If you drop it, grab it again. And then if you want to try, this might be quite hard, you want to try and see if the ball can roll into your hand. That looks very easy, but I don't think it is. I don't know if it looks, actually, I don't even know if it looks easy. And shake it, shake it. We're going other side. So other hand, elbow, pit of the elbow facing right towards the ceiling. Whoa. And you can play with how straight you want your arm. Or how bent. You can try moving your arm. And then if you want to try, you can see if the ball rolls all the way down. And if it rolls down on the floor, don't worry about it, because we are done. Okay, you can put your balls away, and we're going to do some stretching. Let me make sure I don't step on it or that my ball is not rolling all over the place. We are starting with the chest, so interlacing. 3 options here. Interlacing your fingers behind your back and keeping the chest open. If you want to use your band, you want to fold your band in half, hold your band approximately shoulder width, and same thing, squeezing the shoulder blades back behind. Option 3, with the chair, you can put your hands at the back of the chair and same thing. Lots of different options here. Just making sure we're opening up the chest as much as we can. And let's come out of this. Stretching the quads, holding onto your support, bringing the foot by the bum. And same thing, switching sides. Whoa. And let's come out of it, stretching our calves, facing your support, one foot in front of the other, bending the front leg and holding it there. Switching legs. Coming back, option to do this next one, seated or standing. If you're standing, you are going to hold on to your support, put your leg onto the seat of the chair, and then lean. If you feel stretching behind the thigh here, that's fine, or the calf. If not, you can lean forward a little bit. If you want to do it seated, sit down and straighten one leg only, keep the other one bent. And switch.
I can see clearly now, the rain is gone.
And let's come out of it. We're going to sit down on our chair. If we're not already, hands on the knees for cat-cow, so rounding the back. And then arching the back. And keep alternating. And let's come back to center. We're going to take a deep breath in. Both arms go all the way up. And breathe out. Bring both arms down. Again, big arm circle going all the way up. And bring the hands down. 2 shoulder rolls going back. And you are all done for the day. Congratulations. It's always a pleasure to see you. I wish you a wonderful week.